Brian Corbett here, Flagship Property Management in Greenville, North Carolina. I wanted to talk to you. A question we get quite often from tenants and property owners is what happens when the tenant moves out? When a tenant turns in their keys or they turn in their 30-day notice, the question is what happens after that for me to get my security deposit back, or what are the next steps? And it's pretty simple. We try to be as consistent as possible in this. First thing is on that 30th day of the 30-day notice, if the tenant moves out or if it's before or whatever, they turn in their keys to the property. We make sure that we are giving back the same amount of keys that we gave them. That does not mean there's not other keys out there floating around. They may have hidden a key somewhere, made a copy, give it to a neighbor. So we always encourage rekeying the property as one of the first steps. We always suggest rekeying the locks to prevent any sort of liable issue should a neighbor have a key, or someone that we're unaware of have a key. Maybe the previous tenant still has a key, they didn't turn back in, they made a copy. So having fresh set of keys, rekeyed locks on the property is always a good thing for the new tenant to ensure their safety. Second thing is once that is done, we do a move-out inspection on the property where we will go to the property. We have a software system that we use for our post-move-out inspections, and we do a walkthrough. And it's not just a general walkthrough, it's pretty detailed, where we go from room to room and basically from system to system, such as appliances, the HVAC system, smoke detectors, any sort of compliance issues like that. And we document the findings, whether it's normal wear and tear or negligent or is A-OK. That is actually documented within our software system. If there's anything that needs to be a note taken or a picture of the let's say a dripping faucet or a broken drawer or something like that, a picture is also documented for later reference should we need to. We can also generate our maintenance request from that and send that to our maintenance technician to go ahead and get that handled as quickly as possible. Hopefully at that point in time we've already got a new lease set to begin on the property, but if not, we're still going to be marketing the property, and we do not want prospective tenants to see any issues that may exist. Second thing is once those maintenance requests are sent out and a reference is made with the landlord, once we get the invoices for those issues, if there is negligent damage that can be deducted from a tenant security deposit, then we deduct those charges accordingly from the tenant security deposit. Tenant would be, in this case, sent, let's say there's a $1,000 security deposit, there's a $100 deduction for some sort of negligent damage. Tenant will be getting back $900. They would also get a full accountability of that money, totaling the $1,000. So they would get their $900 check and then a copy of whatever the $100 invoice was for the negligent damage that was deducted from their security deposit. Anything inside of normal wear and tear, example cleaning, general carpet cleaning, change the smoke detector batteries just so they're fresh, things along those lines. Those would be typically a property owner's turnover expense and should not be deducted out of the tenant security deposit. Obviously, if you have any questions about the legalities of any of this, you can certainly contact your attorney, talk to them. You may also want to reference the North Carolina General Statutes, Chapter 42, which does specifically talk about landlord-tenant law and security deposit disbursement.